Assalamu alaikum, myself Zainul Abidin, and this is today we're discussing about Indian Council Act 1909, and I'm very hopeful that I'm getting consistent and I am uploading videos regularly now. I'm very much hopeful that I will be this version of me that will be disciplined and find a meaningful purpose. The reason why I'm starting with these words because today I saw the result of CSS 2025, the final result and allocations. Unfortunately, 161 seats were not allocated in Punjab. Although the students struggled hard, and there's a quota system. Well, there's a debate on quota system which we'll discuss in later videos. But today we'll discussing about Indian National Council Act 1909. It was basically a reform, and it was a act given by the Parliament of UK, and up to some extent the involvement was increased. The Indians involvement was increased in uh, Indian involvement. What I cannot get the word in Indian involvement was increased in affairs, let's say, in council in affairs, in the governance of British India, let's say, in the governance of British India. It was an act which was presented by the British, the Parliament of UK, in which some the increased a little increased in the involvement of Indians in British India. Now, at that time, there were two uh, branches of All India Muslim League. The first one was the Indian branch, who was under Sir Aga Khan, and the second was London branch, uh, who was in charge, Sayyid Amir Ali. Now, Sayyid Amir Ali was a prominent personality because he was married to the daughter or the relative of the uh, British council head or something was that I can't remember. Now, what were the demands? First of all, the demands were again the three main body parts of a state: judiciary, legislative, and executive. First of all, the executive members after this were increased from five to six. And first of later in the Indian Council Act 1892, there were five members in the executive which were all British. Now the now one was increased, and this sixth person will be an Indian. Second, judiciary demands were presented by All India Muslim League, which was rejected because the British wanted to control the judiciary system because they believed that it would lead to some revolutions or what. The third demand was legislative seats in the imperial legislative system, and it led to the expansion. In central, it led to expansion of 66, 27 Indians and 33 British. Out of 27, again on the system that 25% will be given to Muslims, and six seats out of 27 were given to Muslims. And out of 20, at this seat, Qaid Azam Muhammad Ali Janab was elected. Remember, at this time, he was not part of the Muslim League. He was also a part of Congress at that time. Now, but there was one issue which was uh, accepted was separate electorate, and because of this, Congress was not happy. They started to, you know, creating some hurdles in All India Muslim League. And first one was the king of British dead, and for coronation, he was supposed to be in Calcutta, the Bengal, the capital of Bengal, but there was protest going on by the Congress, so the coronation was occurred in Delhi. Now, after that, the Congress they demanded some uh, demands, put some demands, and the king was not in any sort of decision making at that time, so he had to obey the demands. First demand was to make the uh, capital of Bengal Delhi and annulment of Bengal partition. After that Bengal partition, the new provinces of India were formed. The first one was Bihar, which included some parts of UP, CP, and Bengal area. Second was Orissa, which has CP, South Punjab, South Bengal, and Madras. After that, the All India Muslim League thought that we should now negotiate with the Congress. We should first remove our differences, then we can uh, put some reforms on the system of British India. So after that, a very important uh, event in the history of India occurred, the Lucknow Pact, which is very important. So in the next video, I'll discuss that. Till then, just pray for my consistency. Just pray. Till then, Allah Hafiz.